Wasn't no trying, Cam.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Well Said Podcast. Thank you guys all for tuning back in again. So last episode, me and Sarah, we had this little girl talk, but now we need a man's perspective. So who better to get that man talk from Rome?
Hello, my name is Rome Green Jr. I am 1/6 of the comedy troupe Dormtainment.
So me and my PR Tyler, we had to fight about this, okay?
You had to fight about it.
We had to fight about it because I was just going to be like, you know, he from Dormtainment, he do videos, blah, blah, blah. But she was like, Rochelle, you didn't let him know how you feel.
Okay.
And I was like, I ain't trying to be no mega fan on my show. You feel
Okay.
me?
Okay.
But I'm going to keep it 100. I've been a fan from Dormtainment since 2011, okay? I used to be a little thought, and I used to watch...
You used to be a little thought? Don't you ever say that again.
No. I'm going to tell you the thoughtology.
I used to be a male thought, so I feel you.
I've been a huge fan, so it's an absolute honor, like you don't understand.
Oh, thank you.
To have you bless my mic.
No, thank
for the first time, you feel me?
It's a blessing. I mean, you guys, our fans, are the reason we still doing it today. So
I heard that. If it wasn't for me,
it wasn't for you. It wasn't for you clicking on one of the most ratchet websites ever. We wouldn't, you know. I appreciate it. Nah, thank you.
He's a part of Dormtainment. On Comedy Central, they have this web series called 6 Guys, 1 Car that's on their 2nd season.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
If you guys haven't watched that, please watch it. It's hilarious. I seen the clip. I can't wait.
November 9th.
November 9th?
Yes, our 2nd season. The first season was 3 episodes. We shot that last May. It came out in October of last year. We shot this in August. It's 6 episodes, so it's a lot more fun. It's pretty much about the story of being broke and famous in Hollywood. So
it looks dope.
That's what's
like,
I'm excited.
Y'all do comedy trap music. Is it can we call it that?
We won't call it comedy trap music. What we'll call it is comedy R&B / hip hop.
Oh, turn up.
Because we like to do music that's funny, but that you can also put in your car and you know ride to, or if you want to do a dance, that you can go dance to. Our goal is to win a Grammy for comedy, and we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna need another one though,
December 20th.
Y'all hear that? It's gonna be on iTunes.
Broken Famous 2 on iTunes.
As well, you're an actor. Am I not lying?
I do a little something.
I mean, because we be watching up in here.
I do a little bit. Yeah. I'm an actor.
All right. Before we get started, I'm gonna need you to, like I asked you before, can you be transparent, keep it 100?
Oh no, that's all I know.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it 99.
Okay.
We don't know Bow Wow watching me.
You say Bow Wow?
I love Bow Wow.
You love it. You Shy Moss? That's you.
Yeah, Shy
No,
Gregory
you
Moss.
heard that laugh?
Yeah, that's my mama.
Like no, that it should. Now, how long you had this?
Since 1996.
Since '96. You know what? Can I tell you about a story with me and Bow Wow?
Oh my God! Let me know.
I hope you watch this. I hope everybody watched this. So in 2008, I was interning at this studio called Doppler Studios in Atlanta. So I pretty much, when an artist came in, I would go get them food, or I would set up the studio or whatever. So this one day, it was a Bow Wow and Soulja Boy session. Cool. So I get the studio ready. Bow Wow come in, we dap up. Soulja Boy come in, we dap up. He bring his crew because black people can't roll with less than 25 people in the studio. We get in there, they doing their thing. They say, "Oh, we hungry." So we got this menu book of food. So I was like, all right, I got you. I'm going to go get the book, come back. They want a Chick-fil-A. I was like, all right, cool. Everybody wrote down their orders. Before I left, I said, does anybody want any special sauce? Like, is there any specific sauce that you want? Everybody gave their orders. Everybody was like, just throw some in the bag. All right, cool. I went and got the food. I told the dude at Chick-fil-A, I said, put every sauce you got in there. Every sauce you got in there. He was like, all right, cool. Get back to the studio. I had Soulja Boy's food and everybody's food. Bow Wow was the last one I handed his food to. I'm about to walk out the studio. He says, hey. So I say, what's up? He was like, it ain't no Polynesian sauce in here. So in my head, I'm like, well, I told Buddy to put all the sauce in there. He was like, they didn't put nothing in here. I was like, I told him. I was like, well, honestly, nobody asked for any specific sauce. Had I heard a specific sauce, I'd have got it.
Right.
He was like, I'm gonna need you to go back and give me some. So
Shy Gregory Moss?
Yeah, so I said, I'm gonna show you better not to tell you. And then I walked out the studio. I went and sat down where I was supposed to sit down. I seen him storm out the studio. He looked at me. He walked down the hall. He went to my manager. I seen him down there talking to him. Manager came back to me. He was like, what happened? I said, he not gonna talk to me like I'm some slave. Like I don't do that. I don't care who you are. I was like, I'll walk out this job now. Like I'm not going to get no sauce. I don't have no time. Real life. And so he said, and then so he went back and talked to Bow Wow, and then so yeah, that was that. So next time I see him, I'm gonna bring him some Polynesian sauce and see if he remember. He not gonna remember, but I'm gonna bring it to him. But I appreciate your love for Bow Wow though. He's a good dude, probably.
You know what? Erica Mena can have him.
Yeah.
We got Dormtainment taking over. We gonna do an icebreaker, okay? So you know, I went downtown, got me some nice little bubble gums, okay? So
that's bubble gum.
Bubble gum, ain't that pretty?
You can eat it.
You can if you want to. It's a little hard, so I think you should do it off camera.
Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, okay.
4 different colors, okay?
Okay.
Each color represent a question. So pick 3 out of the 4, and we'll answer them.
Can I pick this?
You could, and you know, remember me, shine bright like a diamond.
And this is my birthstone, so I gotta go with that.
You could.
Go with gold. Go with all 4. There we go.
Okay, cool. So what color you want to go with first?
Let's go with black.
What's the wildest, riskiest thing you've ever did?
Ooh,
Keep it 100.
the wildest, riskiest thing I've ever did. Back in the studio.
Atlanta. Okay.
Monica was there, and she had a session going on, and I'm not supposed to go in the studio with people who are in it because I'm an intern. I'm not supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
But I snuck in, so I dipped in the corner, and she was recording. And you definitely not supposed to talk to him. I like Monica. I want to go holler at her real quick.
Okay.
Not holler at her, but I gotta go talk to her. I gotta
words.
say something to her. So I went up to her and I was like, "Listen, I know I'm gonna get in trouble, but I just want you to listen to me." I met her in the hallway and I was like, "Hey, I'm not supposed to be talking to you. I know I'm rambling at the mouth right now, but listen, my mother's birthday is December 10th. Is there any way that you could call her?" And first she looked at me. I was like, "Oh, that's probably the stupidest thing I could do." And she was like, "What's her number?" And I was like, "What?" And so she called my mom, and she called my mom, and she's like, "Hey girl," my mom was like, "Who this?" She was like, "Monica." Mom was like, "I don't know no Monica." And Monica was like, "The boy is mine." Mom was like, "Ah!" So she, and then what come to find out later on, I didn't get paid that week. They found out, and it was like, it was bending the rules a little bit, but I was fine. I was fine because, you know, my mom took care of that.
Excited. What's the next color you want to do?
Let's do white.
Tell us a unique or quirky habit of yourself.
I have this thing with, I love scents. I do love scents. So like, I like when a woman like walks in the house and when she leaves, I'm just like, why is she still here? Like, what's that? I like
that lingering.
Yeah, I like the linger smell. Oh, I make a lot of random noises. Me and Cam in the group, actually everybody kind of in the group, we just make a lot of noises around the house, and I don't know if it's because we just goofy or
what kind of noises. Show me.
Why I gotta do it?
All right, just show me when we get.
No, it's fine. It's like we'll be just walking around the house and we'll be like, ah! Random noise. Random noise. I'll be like, why are we doing this? I'm a 27. Yeah.
What's the next color?
Let's go with silver.
Silver. Describe yourself 3 words.
Spiritual, wise, creative.
So go to last. What is your biggest fear?
I don't have fear. Fear is not in my nature. I'm gonna give you that now. I don't have fear.
You better let me know the fear is a root of fear.
That's what it is. What I do not like is spiders. I'm not a fan of spiders.
Okay.
Fear? No, I'm not a fan of them. No. Like I go.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So we're gonna get to the questions.
Okay.
How do you know if a guy is flirting or just playing? I'm goofy, as you can see. So I don't know if a guy is playing bag. I mean, I'm not talking about you, how we, flirting and stuff like that. But it's just like, how do I know if it's real?
It's tough because women will never know men. Men will never know women. And these days, with with your social media, your Instagram, your Twitter, flirting could be anything as far as I'm sending you a smiley face. Or you just don't know. Like you gotta kind of trust your intuition and kind of go from there. I don't know. It's tough because flirting it's a very thin line, and it's not too much of a silver lining between that. It's a very thin line. But I would say. I always go with my gut. I go with what I feel like. If I feel like we got a genuine connection, then I might, pursue it. But
right.
Yeah, that's
and
tough.
bringing in my next question, what you said that is, how do you tell a really good friend that you like them but not make it awkward?
Like how long are friends? Because you got friends that's been friends for like years. And,
what about the years, man?
I think at that point you two are
No, don't say it's so pretty.
No, you on a different level. You on a
Okay.
different level. I think you can be honest. I think you can say, listen, we've been friends. You ain't with nobody. I ain't with nobody.
Let's try this.
Yeah, like what's up? Did you see something happening with that? I mean, that's a risky question because they could be like, nah. And then you be like, oh.
And then I can't come over no
And
more.
then,
I can't.
and then it's like, so it's tough, but I think at the end of the day, if anything is on your heart, anything on your chest, you got to get it out. And that's all. That's my honesty. 110% honesty policy is what I live by. So if you got to do what you got to do, then, I mean, especially if you like the person, because you, at some point, you're going to start being fake, because now you're just being around them and you're not telling them nothing. And it's going to get kind of weird.
That ain't fake, though.
No, I mean, not fake, but it's kind of, it's weird because, like, talk to me, because if you starting to get jealous, if I'm talking to another girl or something like that, then my girl can sense that you jealous, and then we got a bunch of issues, and I ain't trying to deal with nothing. So I feel like you be honest.
True. Well, at least in your case, definitely be honest. You be talking to a guy, whatever, and like in my generation, I was born in '92. Okay, so
92.
Okay, you know what? I'm growing in these streets. These guys now, we talk by Instagram, and then after that, it's less chill. My generation, like low key, like it's not the business. You feel me?
It's not.
So I ain't even really been in a real relationship. I've been in situationships. You already know though.
Okay.
So the first thing they want to say is, let's take it slow. What's the slow mean?
Taking it slow. I've been there.
You know what? But you a changed man.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So from a guy that's been there, it don't mean nothing.
It don't mean it's just like, let's just keep on doing what we do. He not
ready. He's comfortable in the position that he's in because the woman is allowing him to be that. Like, cause she's staying there. Sometimes people forget that they have control of their situation. I don't feel sympathy for a lot of men or women who come to me, oh, this going on, that going on. Change it then. Fix it. Like, or, do something about it.
Don't complain about it.
Don't complain about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that's about solutions. Like, don't bring me problems, bring me solutions. What you gonna do about it? How you gonna fix it? I can tell you something, but if you come back to me with the same thing, like I can't do nothing for you. But taking it slow don't mean nothing.
Do you feel that social media has affected your relationships? As in, like, in the relationship, or even like just dating somebody? Oh
yeah, definitely dating somebody. Me on a personal level, no, I don't care about none of that. Like, my thing is, social media is an outlet. For me, it's an outlet for networking. It's an outlet for creativity.
Yeah.
As a man, do I look at other people on social media? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course I'm gonna look at girls. When I went back home in September, I deleted Instagram off my phone or whatever.
Wow.
Because I was like, I'm with my family. I'm with my people. I wanna learn from my dad. I wanna learn from my grandfather. So you can grow. Because when you so focused on social media, sometimes your mind gets locked in that, and then you living in a cyber world. And you don't want to. One of the girls I've dated, and like when I first got out here, I'll never forget, we went to the observatory for Valentine's Day. Took her up there. We had a good time. When we were about to leave, she said, "Can I take a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, cool." Like, so we took the picture. She was like, "Do you like this picture?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a dope picture." She was like, "Can I post it?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "Why?" And I was like, "I'm gonna tell you why." I was like, "Because I don't want to ruin something before it starts." Ooh. A lot of times when you post certain things,
all the comments, everybody in your ear,
and it's like I'm known, so like I don't want people to just be like all in my business. It's the difference between private and secret, and I'm a private person.
So your relationship should always be private.
Yeah, I mean,
most of the time,
for the most part,
really
until as far as you can keep it, you don't want to put all your business out there. And so she was like, "All right, cool," and then the next day she posted it anyway. So I was like, "All right, I'm not tripping. I'm gonna let it slide because I ain't trying to let this girl get in my spirit and my energy like that. So I'm not even tripping." So then, like an hour or two after she posted, she calls me.
You didn't like it or something?
No, she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I seen you was on Twitter earlier." I said, "Why you clocking me? Like, don't do that. Like, I'm not. Don't do that. Don't do that." That was the first time, why you clocking me?
That part.
Second,
were you dating? You guys
were
boyfriend and girlfriend, or just dating?
We were dating.
Ay.
Relax, mama. Relax. So she was like, I see you didn't like my post. I said, time out. And it was in text message. I called her. I said,
"Ooh, I would have been scared."
I said, "Listen, first and foremost, I'm grown. Like, don't come at me about nothing social media. Like, don't come at me about nothing that's on my phone that I'm paying my bills on. Don't come at me nothing about anything like that." I said, because what you're looking for is validation from your friends. That's the only reason you want me to like you.
Oh, you gonna go that deep?
That's exactly what it was. I was like, you looking for validation from somebody else. I don't care about validation. I don't care about who like it, who don't like it. I told you I liked it when I took it. I said the bigger issue is the disrespect because you posted it anyway. So you didn't even care about how I felt anyway. To sum it all up, basically, social media doesn't affect me, but it does affect a lot of this generation, and I honestly think it shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't let social media get that deep into your life.
It's sad because that's all it's about. Like, you start dating, like, let's get a picture, this, that, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like chill. Like,
I want to get away because I know sometimes I linger towards it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, everybody does. I can't lie and say I ain't been caught on somebody's page for like 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, wait, why am I on this page? I need to get off here.
Oh my goodness, it just keeps on going. And how you know this person? How you know this? Sometimes I'm even getting to the fact that sometimes I go through your followers to see if we know anybody, just so I can set up that first conversation.
It's so bad now that if a certain girl follows me, I go and look at if she's following the rest of the group. If she's following the rest of the group, like, it's been times where a girl will DM me and I'd be like, I don't know. So I go look at her followers. She'll be following the rest of the group. At this point, I know that, okay, you just trying to pick which guy you gonna get inside the circle with, so you can figure out how to get inside. And I don't trust a lot of people, so I cut that out real quick. So.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
How do you deal with sex in a relationship and being a man?
All right.
Let go.
First thing, it's tough.
Oh, I know.
It's very tough. I've had situations where when I was with my ex a long time ago, you know, God puts you through things sometimes.
Oh yeah, you get tested. That's how you get your testimony.
You get tested real quick, and especially being in entertainment, being a man of God, it's an everlasting. It's never gonna end. It's never ever gonna end till the day I leave this earth. It's gonna be a battle. For example, I've dated a girl and been like, listen, I'm not, or I won't even tell her that I'm not trying to have sex. I'll just kind of
try not to do the extra. Try when you kiss it, don't cuff the booty.
This you know, I'll try to keep it cool because I'm trying my hardest
not to be tempted.
Not to be tempted. And then the world is so.
But everything is sex.
Terrible,
it's like sex.
Yeah, everything is sex. So the girl will come back to me after we stop talking or something like that, and she'll be like, if I didn't have sex with her, she'll be like, I thought you was gay. I'd be like, why? She was like, oh, because you didn't try me. I was like, that's the world we live in, where if I don't try you, I'm automatically gay. It's tough. Yeah, I fall victim, of course. Like, I mean, that's it is what it is. But I try my hardest to not jump into things. It's very tough for me sometimes because I don't want that to be the main foundation of our relationship, because then.
What do you want your foundation to be based on?
Spiritual first. Like, I gotta know that we equal. Like, I gotta know that you think that you thinking the same thing I'm thinking, that you trying to live the same way I'm way. Like, that's what I think it's about first. But of course, being in this realm, if I'm surrounded by guys that's doing 1,000 other different things, and I'm in that same circle, that's like I'm in a box in the middle of the ring trying to battle my way out of this whole situation. It's tough. It's very tough, but I think I do pretty good, honestly. I think
that's good.
I've been doing very well.
Do you think you could ever be celibate?
Yeah, I've done it before. I've done it for like a year. Everything is mental. Regardless of what you're doing, whether it be sports, whether it be entertainment, or your regular 9 to 5, everything is mental. Nobody can look at me and be like, oh, I don't believe and I can't do that, because it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Now
this is off topic, but I just want to know, like, do you feel like you spiritually grew when you were celibate?
Yeah, you know, I spiritually grew when I've been in 2 car accidents, and both of them I came out maybe like a scratch, and I was like, all right, so I'm meant to do something. I get it.
Okay, Ron, this is like the 3rd thing you said that you could have passed away.
Yeah, no,
I'm excited. Like, I got your number to see how your life goes. I'm excited to see what you gonna do.
I get it, and I was like, all right, I know I'm meant to be a king. I'm meant to lead. I'm meant to prosper. So I was like, all right, I see it's something in here. So it's tough. You got to find somebody who understands. You got to find somebody who's trying to be on that same journey.
How do you feel with a girl saying that you gotta wait to a certain time, or if she's like a virgin, she's waiting till marriage for God?
I ask myself, is she worth it?
You ask yourself if she's worth it?
Is she worth it? Well, immediately, with her telling me that, she got to be some type of worth it, because she obviously is in another mind frame. She's not in the Instagram mind frame or the Twitter mind frame. She's obviously on a higher level, and I'm about self growth. Like, I read a lot. One of my favorite books is The Alchemist. If you haven't read it,
I definitely will read it.
It's a beautiful book about a journey. It's a journey of the shepherd through life and everything that he learns. And within the past 2 years, that's what all I've been doing is reading and trying to grow myself so that whoever I'm with, I can inspire them or they can inspire me, because I think that's what love is about. I think it's about inspiring people to do different things and to grow with other people. I got to be with somebody who, like I said, if she says that, I'm like, okay, cool, she wants to grow, she wants to learn, and then also she got to be able to put me on something. I don't want to just be with you and I'm putting you on everything.
Yeah, you got to learn from each other.
I've talked to a girl and she'd be like, you know, I don't have a TV in my room, and I'd be like, why? She'd be like, oh, because I like to read. That's an instant turn on for me. I'm like, okay, you like to read. That means you trying to gain knowledge, intelligence.
Yeah.
Intelligence is a beautiful thing, and I think that's what a lot of people take for granted. That you have this brain to learn, to grow, to prosper, and a lot of people don't use it. That's what I'm looking for in a woman. If she's saying that, then I know that's a
that is dope. I love to hear that you say that. Do you think other guys look at that though? Like whenever
a lot of guys in my group, yeah, honestly, that's what everybody in my group, that's what we learn. Like every day we set ourselves a schedule, because none of us have a 9 to 5. So this is our 9 to 5. So we get up and we say, all right, from 9 or 10, we're gonna work till like 3 or 4. To try to do whatever we got to do. Of course, it goes over half the time because this industry is 365, 24/7.
Oh, that's that. Yeah.
This is what it is. But we set ourselves a schedule. What else are we doing? Like, let's learn, let's grow. We study comedy. We write comedy. We joke on each other. We talk about life. We talk about girls. We talk about God. It's just that whole everything. You gotta keep growing. We have homegirls that come over and they be like, I don't never see no girls running through here. And I know y'all probably can have girls running through here, but naked if you wanted to.
Right.
I don't care about that. That's not going to help me grow. That's not going to help me get to the next level. That'll always be there. Women are never going nowhere. Men are never going nowhere. It'll always be there. So it's just like we got to do what we can now. Because it's not about us anymore. It's about teaching. Like it's not about us anymore. So that's
dope to really know that some guys really look at that. Like fun fact about me, I'm a virgin. Mm-hmm. So I am waiting till marriage, and I'm waiting for God. I feel like I would say I'm very spiritual. I love God. I put Him first in everything, and that's why I'm not dating right now, because I'm waiting for Him to send it to me. I'm just focused on my career. A lot of times I've got into arguments, even in this household, with guys like, "Why are you a virgin?" Do
you pray for the guy that He sent to you?
Yes. I mean, I be specific. He gotta be like 6'something. You gotta let God know what you want.
He gotta be like 6'something.
I mean, you gotta let.
I'm messing with you.
God said, "Ask and you shall receive."
Oh yeah, no, you got to.
No, but I mean, like, it's just crazy how like some guys like maybe this is like probably 1 or 2 times I ever heard something really positive, but negative. Other times they be like, what's the problem? Like, why? We live in this sex world, and like not being boastful about my body or nothing, but I got like cakes. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So I got cakes. Okay.
That's the cake motion.
You already know they'll bounce. But and guys be like, so what's the problem, Stevie? And I be like, I feel like guys will always be there. My youth will not be here. I am determined to be successful in my 20s, and I feel like you have such this soul tie, and being with a guy is just so deep. I think sex is so deep. Like my friends be like, it's deep, and I think it's so deep.
I've had this conversation with so many girls where they'll be like, oh, yeah, it ain't no emotion tied with me. I can do this. I can do that.
Some girls really believe that. I mean, if that's them,
I look at them like they stupid, because I grew up with women. Like I grew up with my mother and my 2 sisters, and you're not telling me that you're not going to be emotionally tied if we do something, or if you do something with another man. Like, it's going to happen. Whether I don't care how tough you are, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an emotional thing. It's and that's another reason why I'm not trying to just be out here sleeping with everybody, because spirits are tied to all of that.
Exactly.
I'm not bringing that with me. I'm not trying to have that around me, because then it's gonna get in my head.
Exactly. I'm excited to see, I pray to God He keeps me strength that I could just have sex with one guy, which is my husband. Yeah. And I feel like I want to see what He's talking about in the Bible. You feel me? Like everything that His will has always been better than mine. Yeah. So if you're telling me that you're supposed to be one guy, like, let's see what it does. You feel me? A lot of girls will be like, how you know if he gonna be good?
You never know anybody.
Right.
My grandmother and my grandfather, they've been together since they were 14. They've had like their 52nd, 53rd.
Oh wow. So that's all. Some people don't even live that long.
That's all my grandmother knows. That's all she knows. That's all he know. And I was like, that's a beautiful thing. You'll rarely see that ever again. So,
I definitely want that. Yeah. So my last question for you is, how do guys get a relationship? Us girls, we get our wine, we get our Dormtainment videos. we get our ice
Okay.
cream, we get our Toomey's pizza, and we cry it out.
How to get over it?
How do you guys, as boys?
Well,
get
as
over it?
as a Dormtainment fan, you should know that we did one video called 5 Manly Ways to Break Up.
You really know how to.
And 5 Manly Ways to Break Up Part 2.
But I want to hear you. That's just a skit. I don't know if this is real life. What's like one main thing that most guys do? Like, do you guys cry it out?
Depending on how deep it is. Once again, I'm an artist, so I can be emotional sometimes. So it depends on the situation. Sometimes you might be like, you know what? I had so much love for her. I need to let out a few of these tears. You know, pain is love. It's just that's how it is sometimes. Guys, we just be around our homies. Like that's just what we do.
Kind of like the same thing with this.
Yeah, you just be around. I think that's you just want, when you don't want to be in the breakup alone and lonely by yourself, you want to like, all right, let me go talk to my homie because I know he can be like, man, forget her, man.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just make you feel better, even though he probably just full of it. But
but that's what you need to hear.
That's what you need to hear.
Right.
It make you feel better. I just know now if I go through a breakup, I'll look at it totally different. I'll look at it as that was a chapter. The chapter's done, or I'll look at it as like, what did she teach me in this time? When I look back at my relationships now, a lot of things that I do now, a lot of the ways I think now is because of the girls I've been with.
Oh, definitely.
If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't think the way I do. I wouldn't react the way I do.
Right.
I wouldn't carry myself the way I do. So, you know, I think it's just about finding yourself, finding how you deal with things.
The reason why I created this show, as we've talked before, is that I just wanted a platform for people who's well known to actually give God the glory, because unfortunately we're in a time and era where you can't talk about God. They took it out in schools, they take it out in the bit. I know, I'm just saying the industry that we live in now. Now, not saying now, me, you know I'm gonna give God the glory no matter what. You know, this is my platform that I wanna let people who's well known, you know, show your spiritual side. So I wanna give you the last couple of minutes to share a really nice testimony.
Yeah, it was like 2012. I was in my apartment. I was going through some things, so I was like, man, a lady named Miranda, she stayed in the same apartment complex as me, and I was really cool with her daughter. We worked at Forever 21 together. Yes.
You worked at Forever 21? That was my first job. Give me something. Let me hang it.
Listen, let me tell you.
Yes.
I'm not with the retail life.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm at the post office.
It's not. Real quick before when I first got there, I was like, man, it's gonna be dope to work with a lot of women. And then like 3 months in, I was like, it's not dope to work with a lot of women.
The drama is crazy,
like, it's
right?
not good. There's a lot of catty. Who I seen you talking to her in the corner.
Oh yeah, you in the fitting room with Boo?
Yeah. It was 2012. I went to my prayer partner's house because I was going through some things. It was like that in between stuff where I just got laid off. And Dormtainment, we were doing our thing, trying to figure out stuff in my life, trying to figure out where God is leading me.
Yeah.
And so she was like, this is what you do. Go to your house, turn off everything, pray. Turn off, like, unplug your TV, unplug everything, go in your closet and pray. Just let it out. So I went back home, I did all that, I got in the closet, I was in there for like an hour. I'm just talking and letting it all out. I'm crying, I'm snotting everywhere, doing whatever I gotta do. Cool. Yeah. I got out there, I was like, all right. I feel good. The next morning, I'm up. I'm on Joyce Meyer's website. So I'm on
do you listen to her podcast?
Sometimes I listen to them. But I was on there watching her stuff. I get a knock at my door. Mind you, it's like 9 in the morning. I'm like, who is this coming to the door in the morning?
Right.
So I open the door. It's this man. He's about 5'6", a little kind of chubby and round. And he was like, "It's maintenance here to check your sprinklers." I had never seen this maintenance outfit before. And this man that I always see. He walked by, he kind of gave me like a look like this, and then he kind of kept going. So I was like, I don't know, maybe he just hating this morning or whatever.
Right.
So I let the guy in, I sit back down. He was like, oh, I need to check the sprinkler in the closet. And I was like, I got a lot of stuff in there. He was like, you're going to have to clean it out for me. Later, I'll tell you what that metaphor was. So I clean out everything out the closet, clean out everything. He gets his ladder, he gets up, he starts messing with the sprinkler. So I'm sitting there chilling, and he's like, you go to church? And I was like, yeah. He was like, what church you go to? I was like, I go to First Baptist Atlanta in Dunwoody. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, when my father saved me, music was my thing. And I was like, okay. I really wasn't registering that he said father, but I was like, all right, cool. I was like, that's what's up. So I went back to do my thing. So he waited for like a minute. He was like, you play bass? Mind you, the way my house is set up, you can't see into my room, and my bass guitar was in the other room, and I was starting to learn it. And I was like, I'm learning. He was like, that's good. He was like, that's good. He was like, it's always good to learn music. He was like, when my father saved me, he was like, I was lost. He was like, and I found my way through music. I'm still sitting there, and he was like, God is good, ain't he? And I was like, was like, yeah. I was like, real good. And I was like, you want something to drink? He was like, yeah, I'll take some. So I go to the kitchen, I open the fridge, I pour some water. I get the water, I turn back around. He's off of the ladder, he's looking at me. But his eyes were a different like shade. It was a different shade in his eye. It was almost like cloudy, but it wasn't. I was like, that's not the same eyes I seen when he came in there. And he stopped and he was like, I'm here to tell you that everything you're going through, we heard what you said.
Okay, just to let you know, that was kind of like tripping. Everybody in the room just
yeah.
Oh, wait, one more again. What did you say?
He said, here to tell you that we heard everything you said. He said, our Father won't put you through anything that you won't be able to get through. Mind you, I'm looking at my ear, my eyes are just watering.
I'm about to say, did you start crying?
So I'm like, yo, I'm tripping. I said, I'm tripping right now. I'm tripping. He was like, when you call his name, we hear you. He's like, that's it. He kept saying, we hear you, we. So I was like, okay, this is obviously an angel or it's the spirit inside. So I was like, what? I was kind of, my mind was blown, and he was like, what's your name? And so he stuck out his hand. I was like, my name is Rome. He was like, my name is Corey. And so he grabbed my hand, and you know, like when you sleep on your hand goes numb?
Yeah.
My hand, instantly, my whole arm went numb, and I felt this warm sensation. Like, if you ever watch a testimony of somebody who's like passed away or in between that passed away state, they say they always feel like a very peaceful moment. Mm-hmm. I've never felt peace like this in my life. So he grabbed my hand, and this warm sensation is going up my hand into my chest, and then everything, all the tears start coming. It was like he was releasing stuff from me. And so I was crying. I was like, he was like, get it out. He was like, it's gonna be okay. It's fine. And it was almost like I was in a trance. So when he pulled off, it's like I came back too. And he was like, there's a guy here who is really into God. He was like, you should talk to him sometime. He was like, but I have other people to go see now, so I'm gonna leave. He left. I ran to my prayer partner. Full speed.
Oh yeah, somebody can understand, right?
I'm banging on the door. She thinks somebody after me. I'm banging on the door, open up. So I told her the story. I'm hyperventilating. I'm trying to tell her what it was going. She's like, calm down. She starts laughing. She's laughing because she was like, let me show you something. She brings me this piece of paper. It was about the sprinkler checks that he said. They only do sprinkler checks one time a year. They did it 6 months early. She was like, that was an angel that came to see you. And she was like, you said at the beginning that the maintenance man looked at you funny, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, because he probably didn't see nobody standing there. He was like, you was probably talking to yourself. And I was like,
this is a lie,
what? So I'm tripping. I'm in there. I'm like, what? And she was like, honestly, if you ever see him again, either you won't ever see that man again, or if you see him again, he won't remember anything, because that wasn't him. That was inside there. That was somebody else coming to see you. And she was like, they're cleaning out your closet. That was God coming to tell you got to remove some things out of your life. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, it was tough. So that like after that, I was like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I was like,
oh yeah.
That was yeah.
Okay, that's a lie. I got a little tears. Chill. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with your little guy. New followers, your old followers, where can they find you? Your social media? Insta, Periscope, Twitter. What you got?
Instagram, Twitter is iRomealot, IROMEALOT. Snapchat is Rome Green Jr. And of course it's Dormtainment, everything. Dormtainment Twitter, Dormtainment Instagram,
yes,
Dormtainment
please,
Vine, Dormtainment YouTube. We have an app, so you can go to the App Store, Dormtainment app, Dormtainment podcast. If you got an iPhone, you got the podcast app right there. Yeah, man.
Well said, Ro. Well said. Good. Oh my goodness, I'm super happy, y'all. That was incredible.
Hold on. Before you do that,
what's up?
I just want to say, when you first came up to me and told me about the podcast idea, I was like, yo, do that. Do it. You manifested it. You did it. I was going to say, continue to grow. Continue to do what you're doing. I appreciate you having me on here.
You don't have me crying, y'all.
No, listen. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for supporting. Don't ever stop. You said it, you did it. Keep going. And that's all I want to say before you get out of here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
Whoa, okay. Okay, let me come up. Do not sit back on. You playing. Y'all got the Holy Spirit in here. Okay, y'all. Follow me. Follow my Instagram, Roach Baby. Follow the podcast. Please follow. Please listen. Please support Dormtainment. They're incredible. They're amazing. Just remember to always give God the glory. Amen. Thank you guys. Amen. God bless. That's a wrap, y'all.